2 minutes! All right, guys, 1 minute.
Currently, we are waiting for our micro and mini rock carts to go on track. So your overall pole sitter, cart number 98. That's Aiden Go. That's a micro driver sitting on the front row. Off pole, Koa Saito, also a micro rock driver. Row 2, we're going to have Luca Popescu and Julian Sanchez. Row 3, Niev Adizra and Case 1. Row 4, Paitayu Shair and Jackson O'Brien. Row 5, Payu Shair and Kylie Johnson. And rounding up our micro and mini rock class will be Mika De Kaiser. Again, micro and mini rock. This class is brought to you by SSI Racing. They're a local karting team here based out of ROK Sonoma. They also use simulators to help train their drivers. So once again, this is our micro rock and our mini rock class. Here at ROK Sonoma, we run them combined. They do not run the exhaust restrictor in the micro rock, and they run at the same weight. And we are running the reverse national track for race number 8 here at ROK Sonoma. And it looks like cart number 60. Are they going to wave off the green flag?
Yeah, he stalled or something over the last turn.
Cart number 60, that was our cart sitting off pole. That was Koa Saito.
Another issue on track.
It looks like Koa's going to try to regain that position. So our micro and mini rock drivers here, presented by SSI Racing. We'll see if they get a green flag. We have a green flag going into turn 1. Looks like all of our drivers are going to make it through turn 1. They're going to go through turn 2. And it looks like that's going to be Aiden Go out in the lead, followed by Luca Popescu and Julian Sanchez. So again, our current race leader is going to be a micro rock, so we're going to keep an eye on Aiden Go on the micro rock package. So we have 2 races left here at ROK Sonoma for the year, today and tomorrow. And a little bit later on in the race, I'll give you some point updates. But I do know in Mini ROK, Julian Sanchez is going for the pass. So Julian Sanchez is now in second. Julian is your current points leader for the Mini ROK class. Let's see if Julian makes an attempt on the straightaway here. And Julian Sanchez goes to the inside as they enter into turn 1. Aiden Go does a little crossover move as they go into the maker. And here comes Luca down the inside as they enter Monaco. And then Julian crosses them both up. Julian's going to be on the outside going into Kramer. So your new race leader is going to be Luca Popescu, followed by Julian Sanchez and Aiden Go. So earlier today, Julian and Luca, they had been the drivers to beat. They were pulling away from the field. Let's see if any of the drivers make an attempt going into turn 1 there. No attempt is made there. Once again, we are running the reverse national track here at ROK Sonoma. But look at Aiden Go hanging with the big boys here. We got our Micro ROK driver hanging with the Mini ROK guys. And again, this class is brought to you by SSI Racing. Looks like Julian running in second has some momentum going down the straightaway. No attempt there for a pass. Your current race leader, Luca Popescu, that is a Mini ROK driver. Julian's in Mini ROK. And again, third place driver is Micro ROK. So even though we run them together here at ROK Sonoma, they are scored separately. So the Mini ROKs and the Micro ROKs are scored separately. It looks like last lap by Julian Sanchez was your fast kart running at 52.737. So our three leader karts, they're pulling away from the rest of the field. Once again, your current race leader, Luca Popescu. Second place, Julian Sanchez. Third place is Aiden Go. And it looks like Koa Saito is running in fourth overall, second in Micro ROK. And rounding out your top 5 is going to be Niev Adizra. Our Mini ROK drivers, they run 15 laps for their main event. Earlier today, we had qualifying in 2 heat races, and that set the grid for the main event.
This is the only battle on the track.
But our 2 mini ROK drivers, they are not pulling away from Aid and Go.
No, on the straightaway shot.
So these are our youngest drivers here at ROK Sonoma. Their ages start at 7 years old, and they go up to 11 or 12. Again, you are joining us for our Micro ROK and Mini ROK class. Current race leader, Luca Popescu, Mini ROK. Julian Sanchez, Mini ROK. Aid and Go, Micro ROK. Koa Saito off screen is running in 4th in Micro ROK. And Nieva Dizra is also Micro ROK, and that'll round out your top 5. So the kart in second right now, Julian Sanchez, that's your current points leader in our Mini ROK class. Mateo Calderon is sitting in second in the championship, but he didn't enter today. So it looks like in our Micro ROK class for the championship, our current 3rd place driver, Aid and Go, he is leading the championship battle in the Micro ROK class. It looks like Kylie Johnson is in 2nd place in the championship battle. And there goes Julian Sanchez to the inside. So Julian gets the pass. Let's see if Luca can get around him on the straightaway. But look at Aid and Go just sitting there in 3rd. He's got his own race going on because the 2 karts in front of him, again, those are Mini ROKs. Aid and Go's in Micro ROK. So here come our drivers out of tic-tac-toe coming up the hill. Into the reverse turn 1. Does Luca make an attempt to go around? Doesn't look like it. And again, this class is brought to you by SSI Racing. So it looks like Julian Sanchez might be pulling away a little bit. So currently there's about a 1 kart gap between Julian Sanchez and Luca Popescu. And all race long, Aid and Go has been on the rear bumper of one of these 2 drivers. Looks like we're going to have 2 laps to go when they cross the line. And then next up, we're going to have our Master VLR. Master VLR brought to you by Radical Northwest. So Julian has a slightly comfortable lead right now. Julian Sanchez on that GFC product here at Sonoma. And it looks like there's a little bit of a gap developing between Luca and Aiden as well. Next time by, it'll be the white flag for these drivers. You can see Julian's going a little defensive there down the straightaway for the last time down the straight. Let's see what Luca does here. They're going to enter into Monaco. Again, we are running reverse national. Next corner coming up is going to be the right-hander called Kramer. And then the drivers will go into the Mamo S's. And then Laguna down the hill. Then they're going to enter tic-tac-toe. Again, the track is reverse. One last time for these drivers to come up the hill, going into the last corner. It doesn't look like there's going to be enough for Luca. So your running order, Julian Sanchez with the overall win and Mini Rock win. Luca Popescu, second place. Aiden Go, third place overall, but first place in Micro Rock. Then we have Koa Saito, Micro Rock. And then Case Wayne will round out your top 5, and that will be a Mini Rock entry. Our next class up is going to be Master VLR, brought to you by Radical Northwest.
Yeah, I was actually going to mention that too, because that's what I was using.